Welcome to Indie Music Live. This is episode 69. Tonight, we're listening to music from MandaBrat and Keepz Jewelz. We're also announcing an exciting new show format, so stay tuned. We're triple streaming to Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook Live, so please share this out. And now, welcome your hosts, Mr. David Werba and JoeJoeKeys. Indie Music Live. This is episode 69. I'm JoeJoeKeys, sitting here with Mr. Dave Fancy Pants Werba. What's up, man? How you doing tonight?
Really good. I'm not sick, man. I feel great tonight. You know,
Great. Excellent.
I feel great. No allergies, no issues whatsoever. My body works. Every part of my body works as it should. You know, my voice. But Joe, there's one thing that I'm having trouble with right now, and that's my mustache. And
I thought it was diarrhea.
no, well, you never know with that. I mean, I usually have diarrhea at midnight every single night of the week. Some
That's
people
a good way
think
to start
that.
the show, isn't it?
Some people think that's normal. It like kind of cleanses your system
Well, let
if
me
you do
tell
it
you
right.
my diarrhea experience from last night, shall I?
Sure. Details,
seriously.
please.
Seriously, though, my wife woke up and she's like, "Do you have a problem?" Anyway, diarrhea is always a fun way to start the show. So we have a big announcement this week. We're not really going to talk about it quite yet, but we have a big change in the show coming up. We're going to merge two shows into one. It's going to be quite magical. It took a lot of work. We're working on it in the back. It's kind of doing this. Dave, you're not looking at me.
It's melding. It's morphing.
So we're going to be doing a lot more stuff with the show in the very near future. In the next week or two, it'll be completely different, but the same, and just as cool. So
Power packed with excitement. What are you talking about?
So we have all kinds of cool stuff coming up, but why don't we go ahead and listen to a tune to start things off tonight. This is one of our more recent reviews that came across the site. This is a guy that's been on the site quite a few times. We play his music a lot. He's from South Africa, I believe, and this is the DJ artist and a remixer by the name of MandaBrat with his song "The Sting." Indie Music Live, episode 69. I am still JoeJoeKeys, sitting here with Mr. David Fancy Pants Werba for the night. We got a lot of people rolling in, so very appreciative of you hanging out. We got Just Fred, Bill Hooper. We actually have MandaBrat in the house. So what's up, dude? I'm so glad that you joined us. We just listened to your song called The Sting. I'm sure you have another like 2 or 3 or 5 singles ready to come out because you're always releasing music, man. And it's really, really good stuff. So I had a little bit to say about the song in the review, in the sense that the vocals, and I'm a a musician that's like been, or the theory part of me, just it almost, people say that don't know anything about theory, they're like, well, when I learned theory, it ruined music for me. But I can see what you mean by that. But in this, so I had one thing to say. I love the music. I always love MandaBrat's music and his groove and his production and stuff like that. It just didn't seem to me like that the vocal was made. That the track was made for the vocal. It just didn't seem to match up to me in like some key stuff. So I don't know. What do you think, Dave? You didn't seem to hear that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I always respect your opinion, Joe. You usually keep it short, like, hey, I picked it for the show, so it's here. But that did not cross my mind, actually, Joe. But quick, I got a comment here in real time from an old friend, Stephanie Sinagra. She was saying she caught one of our last shows about the crickets, and she feels like the cricket is my spirit animal. I'm not sure what that means. I'll have to talk to her about it, but it's kind of depressing to hear, almost as depressing as my mustache. And every time I look in the mirror and see this mustache, I want to punch the glass because it just bothers me, but I'm keeping it there. But anyway,
you're so emotional. Are you on your period?
Oh, come on. Shit. All right. MandaBrat. So MandaBrat, just like this is cool, Joe. I mean, we love getting all this music, talking about it. I love this whole business, this process. And MandaBrat sticks out with like Ben Cody and Patrick Ames that continue to submit music to us where we see their progression. We're going back like a year and a half, with these guys. And I remember like MandaBrat's early stuff. I remember there was, maybe some production issues. It was a little thin, or it just wasn't exciting enough. So aside from what you said, dude, I think this is the best stuff that I've heard him produce. Like it just, all the ear candy, the production, it was cool. I was feeling it more so than anything else that he submitted in the past. I don't know who this vocalist is, if he's just like produced this song for her, or he just kind of like brought her in on his song, but I don't know. It seems like that's maybe his future, is just doing the beats and the mixes behind different vocalists. That's I don't know if he's in the chat, comment on that, MandaBrat. Is that kind of what you're moving towards? Is it just doing your own thing or just producing for other people? But I really like this one, Joe. I didn't hear the vocals like be out of place, like you were saying. Key and tone issues. I thought it was like airy, almost like Cocteau Twins type of, background stuff for the vocals. I liked it. I mean, so yeah.
So it's time for our big announcement, which I already announced kind of, but we've been doing 2 shows every week. We had it on, it's been all over the place really for a long time. We've been trying to find that sweet spot. We thought that 2 shows were good because we had one like this, which is a quick shot, have an interview, have a couple of songs, let people know what we're doing, bada bing, bada boom, we're out. But then we wanted to have a little longer, more informal show also called the Roundtable, the Indie Musicians Roundtable, which we've been doing. It all started on Blab. We had our podcast for a while, and if you watch MandaBrat said that's my plan, to make beats and we'll get vocalists to feature. So cool, thank you, man, for doing that, for commenting and letting us know. But we're going to take the 2 shows and combine them. It was a 30-minute show and then like an hour-long show, and it was just a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine it all into one 1-hour show once a week. And we're going to have all kinds of new features. We're going to still have a featured artist, maybe not every single week, but hey, Bobby Stamps, welcome, man. Good to see you. Maybe not
every. Yeah.
maybe not
Joe,
every single week have a featured artist, but we're going to start adding a lot more elements to the show that's going to make it a lot more exciting and make it a real indie music live. So Dave.
Yeah, it's just going to be power packed, man. So like what we always want to keep the allure of the featured artists, and like the first like 15, 20 minutes of our new show, which is going to be about like an hour total, is just going to be the featured artist and a highlight artist. And we'll still have an occasional guest on like as an artist in that intro. But moving towards like the round table, it just, there's just, man, people just like engage with that so much more. It's just more relaxed, and people seem to want to, I don't know, be a part of that more. So we want to just combine this all into one thing, and just, and then Joe, just let's talk about the street reporters. I've been wanting to do this for a few months. We've been talking about this. So we're going to patch in our first tape. Just go ahead.
Not yet.
Okay.
We're going to run, our episode is probably going to run a little short tonight because we have a few artists. We want to talk about this, but I want to talk about other things that we're doing, like you talked about music coins.
Yep.
musiccoin.org, which is a blockchain cryptocurrency that we're working with right now, which is really, really exciting. What's another joint venture we have going on right now?
Well, just with No Dad Entertainment, obviously, but we'll see Beezy tonight, of course, our regular co-host. But yeah, Music Coin, man, they came out of beta, so they're live and working with the team over there. And yeah, I mean, I can talk like another 10 minutes on that, but we're going to be mentioning them and discussing their process regularly, because we're joint venture partners with them. So yeah.
So the other thing I wanted to talk about is the street reporter thing. So the street reporter, we want to, patch in people that will be like some of them may be live, as we get going, but at first it's probably going to be some pre-recorded stuff. And what I want to see is we'll make a Dropbox. Oh, thank you so much. TL Official Beats on Periscope says, props, fellas. Wish you guys all the luck with this live show. So yeah, man, keep coming back. But what I want to see is we offer this, this opportunity for people to give us a street report, and it can be anything. It can be you can just be on your phone. You can actually produce sort of a video,
No rules. There's no rules, man. We just want to like comedy, something interesting, just, and we'll see a sample tonight of what we're talking about.
Yeah, and what I want to do, the idea is to set up a Dropbox folder where people who want to submit their street report, doesn't mean that it's going to get used, but the more you submit, the more chances you have to be on the show. And if we really, really like you, we'll probably end up having you on a guest like Kay Soul, who just walked in. And, so the idea of this whole show is to build community. So it's not just about me and Dave. It's about everybody that's involved with our business, all our clients, all the people, all the future clients, even all the past clients, so I will make a Dropbox folder available as a file request to whoever is interested. I'll probably put it in the chat here later on after the show. But that's about it. I mean, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 5-minute clips. You can talk about whatever you want. It can be a music issue. It can be something, you're coming out with a new album. You have a show coming up, whatever. So what do you think about that, Dave? Is that a good idea?
Let's show them what we're talking about.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to give you a nice little sample. Everybody knows Loopy, if you've been watching.
Hold on, Loopy? Is it Liz? You there? Okay, yeah, all right.
So, you really want this to be live, don't you? So we will have live guests, hopefully in the near future, but that takes planning. So right now we have Loopy. He did a report for us earlier in the week. We're going to check out Loopy from St. Louis with his report, and then we're going to listen to, I got you, Rob. And then we're going to listen to a guy that actually listened to his song first on one of the round tables, this tune, that we're going to listen to after the report, Keep Jewelz with honorable mention. But first up, Loopy with his street report.
This is Loopy coming to you with a live report from St. Louis, Missouri. I am getting ready to play at Herbie's. You can see the sign in the back. I framed it nicely. Herbie's is a great restaurant in St. Louis. They have awesome food. But one of my favorite things about it is they have live music every Sunday night and every Thursday, which are cool kind of off days that a lot of places don't have music. So we've been playing here for quite some time, quite a few years with my band SkyWest Trio, and it's always a good time. And this is definitely one of the main spots in town that has always supported local music, and we love them for that. So if you're ever in the St. Louis area and you see the SkyWest Trio playing at Herbie's, come on down and say hi, all right? Loopy from St. Louis. Peace.
It's formula dumping they cop cars. Niggas cut the knee out their jeans, they old bras. Your MC in here fiend and thought draws. When a nigga ain't got no bars, they rock stars. Fuck it. Survival with the fittest. You want the track court embodied, I be the gymnast. I had to fall back for expenses. Now your boy back with a vengeance. Endless. Honorable mention, Keepz Jewelz. These niggas ain't crooks, they suck. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. You scared to death, scared to look. You shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. You scared to death.
Dave, you all right, man? Looks like you're having a seizure over there. Oh, I hit myself in the face. So I love this guy. We've actually played that song on one of our roundtables in the past. I believe it was that song. And this guy rocks, man, or he raps, or whatever you want to say. I remember Be Easy really had a lot of good things to say about him, and I went back and re-listened to the song, and man, he was right. And then he like resubmitted or something somehow, and somehow the song ended up back in my lap again. I was like, oh, we gotta play this on the main show. So I love it.
Dude, I mean, we in the roundtable we were talking past few weeks. We were talking about like old school and new school with rap and hip hop. Man, this is old school to me, big time.
I think it's the perfect mix, to be honest.
Yeah, God, this beat was like, this grabbed me, dude. This is like top 5 for rap of what we've got, in my opinion. I just the production, dude, everything. Like I was like, man, I was rocking out to this, like listening, and
I saw it.
It's got so much. Yeah, go ahead.
I thought I was gonna have to come over and like hold your tongue out of your throat. You're like.
That's what it makes you do, man. It makes you want to move. I mean, what else can you ask for in a song? It just
it sounds like Nas.
Yeah, so I was like LL Cool J. Like I don't have much rap references. You know, I've got so much deeper in the past year and a half or so in this. So I go by different stuff, like just the energy and the production and just how it makes me feel. And this just grabbed me, dude. You know, yeah. So I hopefully Beezy's listening to this, because I want to maybe rekindle this chat
hopefully
in the roundtable
tonight.
Yeah, but this, I mean, shit, dude, good stuff right here.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the show for tonight. We're gonna cut it off just a little early tonight, because we don't want to bore you. We don't have really a whole lot to talk about, other than the fact we're gonna be changing formats, not next week, but the week after, which will be April 25th. So if you want to get in on the action, just get in touch with us. Get in touch with us online. I did want to address something that MandaBrat said real quick. He says, I